What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some Clicker Heroes. And we streamed over on Saturday. It was absolutely amazing. A bunch of you guys showed up. It had way more support than I thought it was gonna have. Everyone seemed to love it. It was awesome. We just sat and chilled. It was kind of like a Q&A the whole time. Streamed for 3 hours, and I was really only planning on going for like an hour to an hour and a half. That's how crazy it was with you guys. You guys seem to love it. If it's something else you guys want to see more of, let me know, and I will stream more often of Clicker Heroes. I've been streaming other stuff as well, but it's, you know, it's fun. Not as many people show up to the other streams. A bunch of people did come to the junk stream on Saturday as well, the later on stream. We did a junk stream, which is pretty sweet as well. Everyone was coming and hanging out. It was a good time. It was a good time. But I'd like to stream more if it's something that you guys want to. And by the looks of the stream, I know everyone there did. I don't know how many other people wanted to make it but couldn't due to time zone issues. There's not a ton I can do about that. But, you know, I try my best to make it good for everyone. And we did it early in the afternoon, about the time the Clicker Heroes video goes up, which I know isn't going to work for everyone. It was started like a half hour after. So, but it was pretty fun. Again, everyone seemed to have a good time. Unless we're not pushing as far as I thought we would push. Put these down into Madzi. We have all the upgrades. We're definitely going to be ascending shortly here. But we did Transcend. I'll show you what we got going on. We got into this Transcendence on stream only about halfway through. We got the 33k. For anyone who was guessing, I know there were some of us guessing where I'd get to on that. But that's that. But it was some pretty good progression. Fairly efficient. You can see definitely inefficiencies in places, but it wasn't bad. Happy with the way it turned out. A little bit, we'll go over that in a minute. A little bit of our Merc stuff has changed. Arthur died again off stream, but he's now, his level, it's awesome. 111, I guess. 111 across the board. It's pretty sweet. He's been going on a lot of 24 hours lately, just because that's what luck has been giving me. So yeah, I've been having to do that. We do have a bunch of Christmas presents to open here, so maybe we'll get something decent then. We definitely have to. We're definitely not gonna make enough money to do anything. We're gonna have to. Yeah, we're not even gonna beat another boss here. Let me just open these real quick. We got. I don't know how many label makers we got. We got a ton though. I do need to replace some of my relics now that we're getting a little bit higher zone. We'll go through those and probably pick some, even though they're not gonna make a huge difference. I kind of want to try to stack like golden clicks or something. I think that's going to be my goal, this Transcendence, as we're going to be going to zone 500k this Transcendence 100%, which means Ma will be unlocked. We will be getting fat bugged this Trans. I don't know how long this Trans is going to take. Again, we're efficient right now, but I don't know how long I'll be able to keep that up. Anyways, let's hop right into this. Oh, wait. I just forgot about that. My bad. Well, we'll do it next time. We get plenty of them anyways. I'm so naturally just quick about hitting the yes button. That just got rid of my relics for anyone who didn't realize what just happened. Which is okay. Again, I really don't care that much, as they really don't do anything. It just would be cool to have golden clicks like lasting forever, because I do the whole energize on like a bunch of different things, and I always make sure it's up on a golden click. So if I just have golden clicks last for a really long time, I don't really have to worry about it. Just kind of my train of thought doing that. We are going to do a 24-hour time lapse, I think, just because of how that. No, we'll just do 8 hours across the board. We could definitely do a 24-hour, but I'm trying to earn gems as well. If you caught Clan Sunday yesterday, you'd know why. We have a bunch of auto clickers that we bought, so it was expensive. We're low on rubies. I've been building back up though, and I will show you guys that here in a moment. We've been building up pretty nicely actually. And I may end up getting more auto clickers, but 10's a pretty solid number, so I don't know if I need it. I really don't. It's definitely a lot. Here we go. Follow those. I'm not going to be activating Dark Ritual as well, because I like to use the gold I get from. I like to keep idle, because the gold I get from idle basically really helps push this. I suppose I could be activating golden clicks every time, but I'm gonna see 19,000 there. Actually, that didn't do too much there. It does it later on quite a bit. I just want to make sure that these did spend right. You can see what we're at and what we're at there. Yep, you're normally about 10 numbers less if it's spent right. That's how it's been like average, like with your leftovers, just so you guys know. As well as we need to earn a lot to start earning Ancient Souls, and I'll go over this here in a moment with you guys. But it's weird not actually transcending on video, and I decided not to post the stream as, first of all, we played music that I would have to like edited it around and stuff. You see, again, rubies are doing pretty good there. But I just don't feel right about it. I felt like it just would have been kind of a crappy way to do things, and I feel like we're better than that. We should just, you know, record the episodes and keep things going. Keep them kind of separate. If you miss a stream, you miss a stream kind of deal. We'll see how we decide to do it in the future, but that's a kind of thought process of mine with that. I just feel like it would be kind of crappy for people who've already like seen it, and there is a lot of content that, you know, happened. So, we'll see. But I figured we wouldn't. But again, we'll go over like recap kind of what happened as far as progress. Okay, well, it looks like we're doing that, and he did level up nicely because we did a 24-hour quest there. This will give us plenty of relics here, by the way. Madsy up, killed Madsy. Do another 8-hour time lapse, which should be also 36. Yeah. So we gotta at least have one more 36, probably even another, to be honest. At the rate we're going, this would be plenty of relics for me. I really would like a ruby quest, like an 8-hour. I'll even take a 24-hour, but come on, we're not getting any. This is crap. This is garbage. Our geese have to go out on other stuff. What is going on? Spend these, probably another 36,000, right? Yeah. And again, I know I could be doing the 24 hours, and honestly, this example, it would have been better because I'm not really getting ruby quests. But there's a 24-hour. Do I just risk the 24-hour? Let's just risk the 24-hour. If an 8-hour shows up, I'm gonna feel bad because that's what I like to do. And no 8-hour. Okay. Glad we did the 24-hour. Although a 24-hour time lapse now is not gonna really fit in. So we're not going to be able to do that. We're going to still stick to the 8 hours, but we'll earn it back nonetheless. You see, we only have 15,000 zones, although we did get to Zavira, which is sweet. I don't know, I got to move up there to continue doing damage here in a second, but let's level these guys up. We're really getting no 8 or 4 hour stuff. I know they will send this guy out on him too. Being level 20 and all, I mean, it's a pretty decent level. We got new guilds. Oh yeah, we passed our highest zone. Okay. We may get a decent time lapse out of this just because of where things landed. How much is this one again? 15,000? Or is that, wait, 150,000? I would say 15,000. I remember this one was expensive. We may get around like 11,000 because we got a new hero. No, it was bad. It was bad. Definitely not another one. I'm going to be going out to dinner here in a bit, so I'm recording this pretty late, actually, on Sunday. So this is kind of like some of the farthest progress I could be away from getting it edited and stuff. So I just wanted to get this kind of recorded before I head out. This is the longest I've gone without seeing a 4-hour or an 8-hour review quest. What is going on? That's crazy. We're like one time lapse away from getting him done too, and we'll make back our rubies with that. And then I haven't really been letting idle progress just because I've been going away, and it's been a little more efficient for me just to throw that on and kind of do this and forget about it. Actually, before I activate those, someone pointed out, and I didn't actually test this. Let me open the presents up. If you change out a guild, or if you change out one of these for, like for example, do we have a Clickstorm one? That's what we'd like. Here, I can even do it, Sniperino. Cooldown's 15 minutes. Nah, maybe not. I'm gonna do something. We have Power Surge. Here we go. So you can see Power Surge is activated. If I were to put this on, someone was telling me it would stop activating it. Or maybe change out? No. Huh. They said something along those lines. And it sounded right, because I remember some of mine would like all of a sudden stop being activated. I wasn't sure if that was the reason. I'm actually gonna leave that on for now. I really do want to get some I mean, like, that's better than what I have. I really want to get some for golden clicks though. That's what we're searching for. Searching for golden clicks. But I guess I'll replace all of these because, again, they're pretty crap. I've not replaced these. I mean, they're level 3s and stuff. These are level 6,000s. That's gold from golden clicks. That's not what you need. Come on, give me something. We got Power Surge there as well. Super Clicks. Maybe we just power up Super Clicks. I try to keep him massive too. Oh no, sorry. That wasn't. I thought that was Super Clicks too. That's a really high level for Super Clicks though. Just kind of skim through these quickly. Here we no, there's another Super Clicks. All right, we'll do the Super Clicks. Let's boost Super Clicks up. Then I can just again energize Super Clicks and just leave it. It's kind of been like I said, the strat is just get something super energized so you never have to worry about it again. And Super Clicks does actually do a decent bit for you. If you play without Super Clicks active, then all of a sudden you activate it, it does make a good solid difference. There's a crazy Clickstorm one. I really don't want Clickstorm necessarily to last longer than it has to, but because of how long that is, I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Power Surge, it's a really big number. It's better than that. It's not really what we're looking for, but when we get ones that just increase the length, here's a Golden Clicks one. It's kind of low, but honestly, that is ideally what I'd like. So if I can get enough Golden Clicks ones, I'm gonna try to replace the Golden Clicks just so I can do one and done. Forget about it. We're not getting anything. That's just taking a minute, and I still want to go over the Transcendence stuff with you guys. Here's one. That's a pretty decent one. Alright, so we got those. If we get more, we'll start replacing the other guys. Clickstorm. Massive Super Clicks. Yeah, that's crazy. That was a crazy Super Clicks. I think we have 2 level 6,000 Super Clicks. That's another one. Man, I really could boost that. And that's also Sniperino. Maybe I just do Super Clicks. Maybe I just do it. I'm just doing Super Clicks. Screw it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's a lucky strike. Come on, I'll give you one more Super Clicks just to make so I have all of them now. No. Alright, well, we didn't quite get everything we wanted, but hey, that's a lot of extra time into Super Clicks. So I haven't even really been energizing Dark Ritual. I just kind of make sure that these guys are active. Boom, boom. I leave that. I will click that. Reload. I would normally activate Super Clicks and then energize Golden Clicks. And then when Energize comes up, these will be up at the same time, so I can just energize Super Clicks and get that going on its full run, and then you kind of slowly do it to everything and just you take off. And people are like, why don't you have this set to max? And I could, and I get it. I'm going to go up faster if I set it to like max, but it's like I don't care whether it's on, take it off. I could turn on transparency, you guys can see, but I don't care if it's on max or I'm buying max or if I'm buying a solo. Like I get it, sometimes you get the upgrade a little faster, but it's never come into conflict where it's actually made it so I couldn't progress any farther. If I ever all of a sudden turn on Golden Clicks and I'm going to progress a ton, I'll just max it myself. I'll turn it to max real quick, but I just leave it on 1. I don't know. That's how I like doing it. And then, did I do the raid today? I totally forgot. I thought I did. Yeah, we did. Cool. So if we come over to our Transcendence stuff, and I know this is a bit of a longer one, just because so much is going on. It's kind of, again, replacing our Transcendence episode. I ran through the spreadsheet in the description, the Chor versus Ponyboy one, and kind of did those evenly. So we actually have max Chor now. 150 Chor. Well, you can't level Chor up anymore. That's awesome. So it's 99.95%. Also, our Transcendence power is just about maxed. We have a little bit more to go on that, I suppose. Ponyboy, we got up to 90, which realistically isn't doing a ton for us because Transcendence power is doing most of that, but we're going to level them up as we go anyways, just because I feel like it's necessary. We got Phan at 1,000, which I'm debating about going up to 2,000 because we have so much left over, and I'll explain why I have all this left over in a bit to you guys. Went up to 30 here. We're going to go all the way to the bottom for a minute. It's going to be easier to explain. We have 30 on all of these guys. Even Atman, which I'm actually going to be leveling up as I need it. Actually, we need it now. I do want to be leveling Atman up. I want to keep Primal Chance higher, which could be a negative thing for me, but I really want to do it. We're going to actually just drop straight up another couple levels in there. I want to keep that as efficient for as long as I can, which could be the wrong thing to do. And realistically, it's because if you all of a sudden, it jumps so much on how much you're getting when you actually get a primal. So if you can go a while without getting a primal, and all of a sudden a primal comes in, it makes up for all the times you didn't get a primal anyways. So I get it, especially at this point I'm in because I get so high zones. And I get it, but it's like if you go on such a dry streak and get really unlucky anyways, and you go an extra even I don't know, let's say 3,000 zones and you don't get a primal. That's 3,000 zones you just pushed, which 3,000 isn't much, but 3,000 zones you pushed for no reason. So I'm going to try to keep that effective. You can see we've got a massive amount in Borb. And the reason I'm not going much higher in here is because realistically, I'm trying to just get 500,000 this is Transcendence. And 100 Borb already does it. And that leaves me with 7,000 extra Ancient Souls. You can see it costs about 1,000 level up here, which is quite a bit. But that means I can keep leveling up admin as needed to make sure I try to stay efficient with that. Because that's really the only one I care about. It's going to suck not having Dora efficient, which I'm also a little... Stop, come over here. I'm a little worried about when that starts to go off track there and we don't have efficient treasure chests all the time. I'm afraid I'm not going to get enough gold to get enough damage to get pushed farther, but I don't think that's going to be the problem. I think that's just when you do a quick ascension and you move on, or you ascend and you move on, one of the two. But I'm saving extra because I may go higher in Borb. I want to have some for admin. I don't know where else to put them, and I may put an extra 1,000 in the Phan. So it's like, later in the run, all of a sudden, if I'm like, all right, screw it, let's push higher. I have all of this. I can then throw into Borb and push higher. Because that's basically, later in the game, that's how you push. If you aren't getting 2 monsters a zone, there's no point of playing the game anymore. Like you're transcending when you're a little farther in. Boss timer's going to be okay. Our boss health's going to be okay. It's all going to be high. But at that point, you just know you have to ascend. So I'm trying it. If I don't like it, I have plenty of Ancient Souls to fix the matter and start leveling everything else up as well. So I'm kind of at like a solid point where I can do that. But realistically speaking, we're going into Borb, and I'm going to keep admin efficient, which I don't know if that's good. I mean, you guys can give me a solid reason. If my reasoning, the reason I argued, literally was saying that if you go long enough anyways and all of a sudden you get one, it makes up for everything you missed. If that's a solid enough reason to not level up admin, you guys can just tell me, you were right with that. You don't need to level up admin. And I'm probably still going to do this Transcendence, but next one I will try it without it. I'm just trying to try the different strats that kind of been getting thrown around and whatnot. I want to see how this goes. We're going to kind of keep doing the whole... I'm going to do a lot of quick ascensions this time, which I didn't do as much last time, as well as time-lapse. I mean, we make up so many rubies so fast because of Arthur and the time-lapses. When I need a little bit of rubies, I'm going to try to stay above 1,000 at all times and try to build up over 2,000 again. But I'm running low on rubies. I'm just going to be quick... I'm going to not quick ascend. I'm going to ascend when I need to and just time-lapse 8 hours up and not do anything higher than 8 hours, really, which will take a little longer to do, but I'm going to make so many rubies in it because it's farming rubies. Like, there's no point to do 24 hours unless I'm on like a 24-hour Arthur quest or something. I could do it, or if I really don't care, if I'm willing to just save a little bit extra time and I'm already on like 100 or even less, if we could be on like an 80 ruby quest, well, I guess you could just 24-hour just to save yourself a little bit of headache and time, but it's not really needed. I also do want to spend these real quick. But yeah, that's the game right now, guys. We did a lot on stream. It was, again, a long stream. Again, I will pull this up one more time so you guys can see it. It was good. We made a lot of progress pretty fast, I'd say. We're getting up there. I mean, we're still really off of our high zone. I mean, we were over 300,000. So we're not even quite halfway there. Actually, no, we're still higher than that, but we're getting pretty close to halfway there. I expect it to still keep at a pretty fast pace going up, and you can see the jumps have been pretty cool between ascensions here. I'm not quite to the point where I want a quick ascend yet. I don't think I want to do quick ascensions until I'm above 200k, as that's when jumping up seems to slow down a lot more. Other than that, you can kind of push this with normal ascensions, but above 200k we'll be doing a lot more quick ascensions, especially more towards like the 230 to 250 range. We'll be doing it, but even above 200k I'm going to do it just because I really want to try to make this a decently fast Transcendence. And again, I didn't pull this up for you guys. You can see this one was really long. They're going to be longer nowadays. That's just how it's going to be. But we got to break 330,000, which is, again, no problem with the current setup. We're going to 500, no problem. And right before 500, people are telling me you do get good old Fat Bug. So that's the goal. We're going for Fat Bug. I want to see if we can do this, honestly, within the week. Hopefully I'm just on an efficient track. Again, my playtime's not really going to go up other than like the stream. But again, that was just sitting there chatting pretty much. But we'll see how it goes, guys. Anyways, this is a extra long video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If so, please smack the like button. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.